Hey guys, and welcome to another Roll for Crit Playback episode, the first for this month of October. We're going to be having Halloween spooky themed games all month long. As you can see, we've got our set nice and decorated back there. Today's episode, we're going to be looking at a game called Betrayal at House on the Hill.
We're starting off running with our scary games.
Absolutely. This is a game published by Wizards of the Coast where we will be explorers in an old scary mansion, and we're going to have to explore, and one of us may become a traitor.
Who will it be? Will it be you? Will it be me? Will it be the man behind the camera who's not in the game?
Oh man, the mysteries will forever remain unsolved if you don't watch the rest of today's episode. My name is Jonathan Estes.
I'm Will Keeler, and this is Roll for Crit Playback. So, we have gathered here, the four of us, within this house. Let's see what happens. I start. I'm gonna move into this empty room. The junk room. Ooh, and I get an omen. Oh no. Bite. A growl. The scent of death. Pain. Darkness. Gone. When you draw this card, something bites you. The player on your right rolls a Might 4 attack against you. Alright, I gotta beat 2. I'm good, I don't even need to roll. Yeah. And now I make the haunt roll. Would you like to explain the haunt roll, Jonathan?
The haunt roll? Well, if you roll a number less than the number of omens on the field, then the haunt begins and probably someone becomes a traitor.
All 0, no. Plenty, no haunt for me.
Think you're safe.
1, 2.
You've entered the game room. Appropriate.
Indeed I have. Smoke. Smoke billows around you. You cough, wiping away tears. Put the smoke token in this room. The smoke blocks line of sight from adjacent rooms. An explorer rolls 2 fewer dice, minimum of 1 die, on all trait rolls while in this room.
Apparently you decided to take a break in smoking. You smoked a lot.
Yes. I'll do 1, 2. So.
Nope. Nope. There we go.
All right, I've entered the graveyard. Oh, and how appropriate. There's a funeral. I see an open coffin. I'm inside it. I must attempt a sanity roll. My sanity is 6. I am really sane. Oh, this might actually be good for me.
That seems good.
I'm pretty sure that's good. I blink and it's gone. I gain 1 sanity. This is the best funeral I've ever been to.
Bloody room. Item card. Lucky stone, a smooth, ordinary-looking rock. You sense it will bring you good fortune. After you attempt a roll of any kind, you can rub the stone once to re-roll any number of those dice.
I do like in this house, this little girl was sent upstairs alone, and now hold this little rock, and she's like, "You're a good stone. You're a good stone.
You will save me. You will save me."
Found it in a bloody room. It must be lucky.
The charred room.
You're getting all the omens.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, bad things are gonna happen with me.
You're gonna roll.
Traitor right there.
Footsteps. The floorboards slowly creak. Dust rises. Footprints appear on the dirty floor, and then, as they reach you, they are gone. Roll 1 die. As an explorer in the chapel, rolls 1 additional die on this roll, so I actually roll 2.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I rolled a 2. Lose 1 sanity, huh? That's great.
If you rolled a 3, he'd gain a might, but the nearest explorer loses a sanity.
Glad you didn't roll a 3.
I'm not very sane. I'm a pretty crazy little girl. I'm a fast little girl, but I'm not very sane.
Okay, I need to roll. I'm in the graveyard, so I'm getting hurt, right?
So what's your sanity?
7.
Ow.
I told you, this guy is doing fine.
We'll just keep exploring. Any suggestions about a direction? Does it matter, you think?
Any direction that's not that one.
Not at this moment.
Try not to go off the edge of the table.
Ring.
You have a ring, and now you got a stone to put in the ring.
You're all set.
The abandoned room.
All right, so this is the haunted omen area. Don't go there.
Yay! I got a spear. Make a haunt roll.
You really do have all the omens.
I have a bite mark.
He's gonna be
I have
the
a
traitor.
skull and a spear.
So stay away
2,
from
3,
him.
4. Oh no, we're
Wow.
good. We're
One
good.
away from triggering it already.
One away. You are a Cylon. Congratulations.
Not this game. I wish.
The voice. I'm under the floor. Buried under the floor. Who's on The Voice? Is that Whoopi Goldberg or is that The View?
That's The View.
Okay. The voice whispers once, then is gone. I find something under the floor. Draw an item card. What did I find?
You found
Smelling salts.
I was really hoping it'd be something really.
smelling salts were buried under the floor talking to you.
Some weird salt. So this is a recovery for knowledge.
This room was all about knowledge. The items knowledge related.
They've been
did
getting
knowledge
very.
roll.
I had the funeral in the graveyard, and he had the thing in the chapel that correlated too.
Look, my room has a story. I went from junk, it all burned down, to nothing.
Oh man, dark.
Burning Man. In the underground lake, we have a Burning Man. And I rolled a 5, so 4+. You feel a little hot under the collar, but otherwise fine. Gain 1 sanity.
We've all been doing very well.
This is bad.
Yeah. Oh no. It's the Mystic Elevator. Mystic Elevator. All right. So since I'm in here, I have to roll 2 dice, and I move this to wherever it tells me to go.
Ground floor.
All right. So I can go anywhere, right?
Anywhere on the ground. Well, it has to touch.
It has to touch a door.
Right.
So I guess I'll go to the abandoned room over there. So now I need a ground. Oh,
The second mystic elevator.
it's a
Wait, there are
statuary corridor. Yeah, we put 2 in our game just to make it more fun.
Something slimy. What's around your ankle? A bug? A tentacle? A dead hand clawing?
It's like that one's okay.
I must attempt another speed roll. Now we're all in the basement. Yay!
No?
He doesn't count, he's old man.
Crystal ball. Hazy images appear in the glass. Once during your turn, after the haunt is revealed, you can attempt a knowledge roll to peer into the crystal ball after the haunt's revealed. So I guess I just hold on to this and I make a haunt roll.
So, 4?
A 4 or less.
4.
Oh!
All right.
Bring us the traitor book. The traitor is as follows. Whoever has the highest sanity.
Does anyone have higher than 7? I doubt it.
No.
I have 5.
That's me, baby.
Insanity.
So we both love this game. Let's start out there.
Actually, this is one of our early games that we've played, and because we actually pretty much learned that since he has a copy of a game, I don't need to buy it, so he can just
Right.
share it. But I actually bought a copy of this early on.
Based on playing it
Yeah,
with
based on
mine.
playing it, because it was just I just loved it so much.
And this was one of the, before we really delved into the board game hobby, this
Yeah.
was one of those gateway games for us,
Yeah.
really.
Definitely.
And it's a great one because it's very, I mean, it can become somewhat complicated, but as far as, as board games go, it's relatively on the lighter side. And the theme is very appealing to a lot of people.
Oh yeah. Well, what's nice is you go into it going, let's explore, and with Scooby, let's explore, ruh-roh. But when you're flipping over all these tiles, each tile you're like, oh, what's in the next room? Oh God, will I become evil? You don't know because you're all working together. And then you're like, I could all of a sudden just turn into a zombie and just decide to eat their brains or something.
And it's a perfect game for Halloween because it's not just a zombie game. It's not just a Lovecraft game. You could end up with skeletons, witches, zombies, aliens,
A flying house.
flying house, evil giant birds or whatever. Everything can occur in this game. If you've ever seen the movie Cabin in the Woods, it's actually sort of like that.
Actually, yeah, there's 50?
Yeah, right,
50
that's the big
different traitor scenarios, depending on the omen and the room the omen is found in after the traitor,
So
the haunt roll.
If you couldn't gather from our video, if you haven't played the game, the way it works is you start exploring, as we said, and then about halfway through the game, usually, this scenario triggers, and depending on what it is, as you said, there are 50. It could be completely different in terms of how the rest of the game plays out, mechanics-wise even. So every time you sit down and play, you're gonna get a totally different experience, which is really fun and always really exciting. And then, of course, one person is a traitor and they leave the room.
Usually, one person is.
Usually, sometimes you work together. Sometimes multiple people are traitors.
Sometimes you don't know who the traitor is even
Right,
afterwards.
it could be a hidden thing, which is always even more fun. The thing is, because that first half of the game you're always exploring, I do think that because we've played this so many times, once you get into it a lot, it is repetitive. Because even though the house is different every time, after a while, you've seen these tiles, and you've seen, especially the event cards and the items. There aren't a whole lot in the deck.
I mean,
you get through it. Like, we've seen all of them.
yeah, I mean, we've
plenty
seen
of
them all,
times.
but I mean, for me, I don't find that as an issue. My biggest issue with this game, which I mean, I don't think you can fix it, because it's depending on the scenario, and depending on how early or late you find it, it could be nearly impossible for the heroes, or vice versa, nearly impossible for the traitor. For example, there was one time where I became the traitor. This wasn't in the game with you, it was with my family. And I became this witch. Or I controlled the witch. I don't think I was actually the witch. Like, my hero was still around.
Either way.
But the house was so big already that they could run away from me because I had to turn them all into, like, frogs.
Right.
And they already had, like, one guy already had the spear and, like, 6 other items, which actually happened in this game, too, sort of. That, like, I couldn't really do much against them.
Yeah, it's definitely it's very rare that you get a balanced scenario. And I think part of that is, like you said, the randomness of the setup just makes it so anything could happen. Also, the fact that there are 50 scenarios, I think makes it even harder to, like, I can't imagine that they really play tested well all of them, because there's so many variants there that could happen.
Keep in mind, this is the one game we both have a copy of and we both said we love.
Oh yeah, no, well, I'm always harder on the games that I love, but
that's why he constantly insults me.
that's what I like you to think. But I really don't you feel like that first half of the game though sometimes is a slog, when, especially because there's no you don't have a goal yet, so you're just like wandering. I'm always like waiting for.
That. But I feel like really odd for this one. I will say I felt like the opposite.
For the game we played today.
Yeah, the game we played for this video.
Right.
Was the opposite.
Yeah, for once.
Mostly just because that was definitely a scenario I was not expecting to happen.
Yeah, because we got the haunt very quickly. It triggered maybe like 20 minutes into the game.
Well, it's not even like how quickly the haunt was, it's what you had to do.
Well, right, and then the second half of the game became quite a thing. Okay, so we have triggered haunt number 32, which is titled Lost, in which it is revealed that I am in fact an evil alien from another planet, and I have just teleported all the other people in the house to my home planet.
The crystal ball flashes, and a thundering chord bursts out of the pipe organ. The house shakes and shifts, changing its contents and even its layout.
So every room tile that was previously in the house has been cleared. Everything is back to basics except for the rooms that people were in already.
The trees are pulsing tubular nightmares? Tubular nightmares. Dear God, we're in the 90s.
We're in rocket power.
My goal, in order to win, is to see all of the other explorers dead. They are on my planet, which is poisonous to them, so I know they're going to be taking damage each turn in some amount.
And at the beginning of each of our turns, we roll 2 dice, and we take that many points of damage divided how we choose.
So hopefully I can wait it out and they'll just die and I won't have to do anything. However, I also know they're trying to activate my teleporter to get back to Earth.
We have to find the organ room.
They happen to all be right next to the organ room. In fact, Will's character is standing in it.
Then we have to do a knowledge roll. We need to do a knowledge roll of 16. We have to get a value of 16. However, we get some help. So pretty much our goal is to search around to get these bonuses, because there's no way any of us are going to make a knowledge roll of 16.
So either I try to get lucky that way, or I go down there and just start attacking them.
Let's see what Jonathan has in store for us.
I don't think I'm gonna win, but we'll see what happens.
All right, we're back with the traitor scum here.
That's me.
And he hid the board from us during our interview, so now we get to see it. What the hell?
What?
And it's all gone.
Well, you placed everything on the board that you need to, right? It's set up and ready to go?
Yes, this is how it will be.
Okay, so no other monsters or items.
This is it.
Yeah.
So
This is
stay
it.
away.
This is
Stay away from Jonathan.
How have your stats changed?
My stats have not changed at all.
Okay.
I don't like this. Matt, you start us off. You know what we gotta do. Is not roll. Oh wait, yes we do.
Yeah, we do.
Zeros.
I have no idea what's happening. Oh, I think I know what's happening.
Why don't you tell us? What do you think?
I'm pretty sure you guys aren't adjusting very well to life on this planet.
That would be a good guess. Good guess.
I know what you're talking about. I love this planet.
Just take a few gulps.
I want to stay here forever.
Why? Who wouldn't?
Can we just say that we just got teleported by aliens, and the first person walks into a research laboratory covered in blood?
Who wants to get probed?
Let's see how I deal with the corrosive acid air. Nothing! No.
You guys adapt well.
I never even read the name of my character.
What is it?
Missy Dubord.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Oh god, he's got the rulebook.
It means nothing. It's a purely coincidental.
I gain 1 might
Guys, he's
and
got
1
the rule book
sanity
out,
now.
meaning the pentagram chamber is important. We need to make sure he doesn't get here.
He has no idea what we're talking about. Watch me roll 4. Wow. Your air is pretty good, actually.
It takes a while to sink in, you know? It's
Jonathan, we're all from LA. This is cleaner. Well, first,
No, can you really?
do you do anything at the start of your turn?
good question. Nope.
Okay.
I should apologize. I was supposed to earlier set aside 5 knowledge roll tokens.
knowledge roll tokens?
Yes.
Yes.
And now I'm setting them aside. Just so you know they're there. Wouldn't it be great if that wasn't really in the book and just doing it just like
I think I've done that before.
you probably do it every game.
You have. Deep breath.
Sure. So I'll take 1 out of my sanity is at 3. My might.
Actually,
Sanity!
Your might doesn't change if you go down. It's still 3.
Sanity!
point.
I think you should use sanity.
That's what I'm saying.
I
So,
think the
explore.
elevator-
Mystic Elevator go to a different floor.
I think that's a good play. I'll take a sanity damage.
I don't like your air anymore.
I thought you guys were having a good time.
So I'm
I
gonna.
still am.
Okay. I'm rolling 5 dice in the game room. Okay, now I am required by law to inform you that that knowledge roll token subtracts 3 from knowledge rolls to activate the transporter.
Wait, what?
It's -3 to what we need.
Uh,
Wow. Yes, we are going to kill you now.
I think I'm dead. How can I survive? You're gonna kill me.
I can get all zeros.
It's possible.
Hi, Jonathan.
So, what's up?
I roll 8. Yeah, so I need to deal 2 damage to you, so I need to get at least a 3.
You're good.
Yeah.
So, I have now been slain. The alien who brought you here is gone.
But what, did something happen?
Nothing happened.
Well, I
I'm
wasn't
dead.
sure. Well, no, the way you're talking, I was like, oh no. He's like, I've now hit my 2nd form.
This isn't Final Fantasy.
This isn't even my final form.
all right. So
You're not Frieza?
So, but you guys are still continuing. You're still stranded on my planet.
Yes.
I'm just like, I brought you here and I was
How
like,
do we get
I
to-
regret that. So I can leave.
That is not.
No, you should stay here
You're
for
done
the
with
video.
this game. We don't want you here anymore.
I'm just actively
Done.
rooting against you guys now. I
Yes.
can't.
Well, first, you don't do anything with monsters.
I don't do anything.
I think we still lose. I don't see how we.
I feel like either way, whether you win or lose, it's gonna take you another like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
That's gonna be at least so.
Hey,
So one,
alien, where are you going?
2, 3. Is this one room or? I always forget.
What do you mean?
Is this considered
Pitiful humans. And you will address me as Blorglorg,
5?
my proper alien name.
Actually, all right, Matt.
Take a gulp.
All right.
Hey!
Are you dead?
No, I think just near.
God.
He's suffering though.
So I just need to not die. That is not a good roll. 1, 2, 3. So I'm gonna use
Adrenaline shot.
adrenaline shot on.
You roll 9 now.
No, this just adds 4.
Oh, adds 4 to the.
It's just a flat 4.
Okay.
I think you got it.
I definitely got it.
All right, we activated the teleporter. We needed 16.
Yeah.
We got a +4 from the shot, which is -3 from yours, so that's +1. +2 for the madman and the book being in the same room.
So
that's
it's
5.
4.
No, that's
Oh
5.
yeah. Oh.
+2 for succeeding a sanity roll in there, because we looked at the trophies and found out where we were from that.
Okay.
So that brings us to 7.
And then 1 for every omen. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
And then I rolled an 8.
One more chance. You pound out the last chord on the pipe organ. This time, the sound thunders and resonates through the house. Again, the house shakes. It shifts and begins to change. The air becomes clear, becomes transparent. It's dark outside. The pain grows less. The bleeding slows. You've escaped!
So,
You could not suffocate us.
you destroyed me, and you, by I think about 1 turn, managed to get
Yes.
back to your home planet.
Which is a little bit
Yes.
sad, because it really was without you doing anything.
I didn't really have to try. I did help a little.
Yes.
So, as you saw, I was the traitor in this game.
No surprise.
And like as we were talking about earlier, this was a weird one because the second half of the game ended up becoming more of the
Reboot.
yeah.
Yeah.
It was a lot of just waiting
Yeah.
around.
Like if you saw, I read my little paragraph before, and it said the house twisted and changed. So we thought maybe you like added some tiles or moved things around. No, you just flipped the table.
And I don't know if you saw, as soon as I finished reading my section, I go upstairs to where they all are, and I'm like, there's no way I'm gonna win. And they're all like, seriously? There's no way we're gonna win.
Yeah, because we were told we had to get a roll of 16.
Yeah.
And the way to do that, one, someone needed a musical skill, which none of us had, like to get bonuses. The omens, which revealed, which we had, we assumed we had 5 out at the time. So we're like, that's a little helpful. One was do something in game room, do a sanity check, but the smoke was in there initially. So we're like, we can't get that one. And the other things we haven't found yet was the tower and the library.
And remember, these are not regular 6-sided dice. There's like a 50-50 chance of getting a 0.
Yeah, no, that's actually happened. I remember, not in this game, but a long time ago, I can't remember who was attacking. I was attacking someone, I had 8 die, like I should have been able to finish them. I got like 2.
But I think this was a perfect example where it actually was somewhat balanced because it was pretty close for running. Ended up who
Yeah,
won. You
yeah.
won by like a turn almost.
Really,
like, it was it's some
that's how
lucky
we,
rolls.
Yeah, well, but I do think the one thing I don't like with
the
this
same
scenario
time, yeah.
is because you weren't doing anything. Not because I don't, like I thought that the air thing was cheap. It's just that I felt I would hate to be you.
Most of the things that I could do were all passive. They were effects of the environment. I wasn't
Yeah.
controlling any monsters.
Yeah, like the ones I've seen is like I've seen one when I'm, like I said before, the witch. I could have turned people into frogs. I could have shot fireballs. I controlled the cat. You know, I've seen one where there's like an Ouroboros. It's stretching along the room, and you have to like attack the heads. You know, when people control fire bats. And
Right.
Like some of these. But
Mine was very simple.
You were literally just in the house, just I'm gonna mess around with things.
My goal was, I had to find certain rooms, sort of like you guys, really. But I ended up not doing that. I ended up dying. But so it was a cool at the start. I really liked it, but it ended up going on way longer than we wanted it to.
And I guess for me, the one other thing is with aliens, because I'm a big fan of the alien horror sci-fi, particular Alien obviously, but others, I feel like they could have done a bit more.
Well, that's the thing
Like
is,
that one.
of course there are other alien-themed
Right.
scenarios. So you have.
Are there other alien ones?
Oh yeah,
in there?
definitely. I know there's at least one. Well, let's talk about what are some of your favorite ones that you've done.
Well, out of the ones I've done, I gotta go through all my head every single.
I can go first if you want to.
Yeah, you go first, because I actually know. I'm pretty sure I know which one it is. It's one I didn't get to do, and I really hate that I didn't get to do.
One of my favorites, like it should be, I almost sometimes just want to choose this haunt and forget the rest of it. It's basically like the movie The Thing, if you've ever seen that, where one player is secretly infected and you don't know who it is, and when they exchange, you each get tokens face down. And whenever they pass someone, they give them one of their tokens, and if it was an infected one, they become infected. So you go out throughout, and their objective is to kill everyone else, and you have to survive. And when I played, I won, and I was the sole non-infected person, and I was ecstatic.
It was The Thing.
Yeah.
You were the sole survivor.
So I loved that one.
Yeah, no, I wish I didn't. I wasn't around when you were playing that one, and I hate that. That was just. I mean, that just sounds like
it was
such
cool.
a good one.
It was a real twisty one.
I think my favorite one, mostly just because how it ended, was, I believe, it was you. You were the traitor, again, and you were trying to summon a demon.
I remember that.
And to win, we had to throw a book into a chasm, and you just summoned a demon, and we had to kill you. And you had the book in the room, so it was like, there's no way we're gonna get that book without you stopping us.
Yeah.
But I had the dog. We had the dog, and we had the dog walk into the room, pick up the book, bring it back to because it was within 5 tiles where the demon was up, and we threw it into the abyss. So it's like, I have a demon. Oh no, I don't.
Yeah, it was pretty upsetting.
Yeah, the dog in this game is fantastic.
Yeah, the dog is the best. I feel like whenever I play, I always end up not getting anything cool. Everyone else gets the best stuff. And
I'm either hit or miss. I either get all this great stuff or nothing. This is one where I got a lot.
But this is, like I was saying with the not that many events and items, I would so love an expansion to this game with new room tiles and new events that could happen, new items, new scenarios. I think it's just begging for it. Of course, when we say we've played this game so many times, we still have not probably seen half of the scenarios.
Well, to be fair, we haven't been forcing scenarios either. Like I've gotten doubles on.
Oh, you have? I don't think I ever.
I've gotten doubles on the fire bat.
Well, doesn't it says in the book, if you get a double, you can choose a different one.
I did not know that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I never read that part. And I think I've done the mummy one twice.
Interesting. Yeah, but
spoilers. There's a mummy one and one with fire bats.
Like, there's no in terms of. It's a mixed bag in that way for me for replayability because you're always going to get a different experience. But again, I'm harping on this a little bit. That first half of the game is just like, I just want to get through it to get to the new stuff. But even still, it's always a game we break out. It's always fun.
Oh yeah.
Any other?
Well, another great thing is it fits 6 people, which is a nice number.
Yeah, 3 to 6.
And I think it does a good job in terms of number of people.
Yeah, this is one that never feels unbalanced. I mean, at least because of the number of people. I guess it could happen. There's a scenario where one team has a ton of people. But no, we've never felt like, and it doesn't take that much. Your turns are pretty quick. So it's not.
Usually.
Yeah, right.
Unless someone, might be searching the deck.
Gets that one card. There's usually no analysis paralysis or anything like that.
What would you want out of an expansion? Like, what do you think? Like, do you want another floor? Do you want maybe like a different building? Like,
I think really just stay in that house and just add all new tiles to the deck, or maybe a whole new building, like some really different setting, like maybe it's in a carnival or something weird like that.
You know what might be interesting? Outside. Like maybe then there's like a cornfield and you can walk into a barn or something.
Yeah, that's a pretty good idea.
Yeah, let's walk into a cornfield.
Honestly, I think I don't know why, because this game is hugely popular.
Yeah.
And especially since they did an episode on tabletop of it, it's taken off, and I don't know why they just haven't felt like going back to it.
Well, I think one of the reasons, one, it's popular enough as it is, and it has 50 scenarios.
Right.
2, this is Wizards of the Coast, so it's not Magic the Gathering or D&D.
Right. Yeah. Man, I wish they would do it though. But if this is around Halloween time, and especially because, like you said, you played this with your family.
Yeah.
It's pretty easy to introduce to people.
Oh yeah, no. Everyone I've played has loved it, which is rare because some family members who I played with usually don't like most of the board games I bring out.
Yeah.
So I don't usually bring them out. But I think I just love to see also. So we spoke earlier on a podcast about D&D movie. Maybe a Betrayal in the House, which actually has alternate endings for like 3 different traitor scenarios.
I'm pretty sure it's Cabin in the Woods.
Yeah.
but yeah, that would be really cool. I would like.
That's what they should do. Betrayal in the House on the Hill, Cabin in the Woods edition. You can actually find all the.
Yes.
We love Cabin in the Woods too.
Well, I bet there's tons of, we never even looked, homemade variants.
Oh, probably, of course.
Certain people have made scenarios for this.
Yeah.
Because there's plenty of, though that's just like one thing I did, even though it was sort of, like you said, it wasn't doing anything in my scenario, it was nice and simple, because sometimes
there's nothing wrong
you have
with that.
to relearn like a whole set of rules.
I was more just feeling bad because I was like, that's why the entire time he was the traitor, I was like, okay, he's an alien. When is he gonna like all of a sudden just like change into his next form or?
Didn't happen.
Yeah.
That's the other thing if you're playing with new people is it's always like really hope that new guy doesn't turn out to be the traitor, because if you're the traitor, you're all on your own. It's like being the Cylon in BSG, and you can't ask anyone for help because you got to figure it out.
Well, I think better yet, you want to play with new people just to see the shock on their face when they find out who the traitor is.
Right.
Like, I trusted you.
And then the dismay when the game ends one turn later.
Yeah, but at the same time, with a traitor mechanic compared to like BSG, you don't want to kill each other at the end. It's not nearly as
Right.
You know,
No,
like
yeah.
friend. It's not. It doesn't kill friendships.
No,
That's another big
usually.
thing.
Well, that thing scenario was pretty close. That was pretty.
Okay, I can understand that one, but I mean, like, no, but BSG. After that, we walk away.
Yeah. For about a good year. Anyway, I think that's all our thoughts. Any other final things you really like or hate or whatever? I think we pretty much covered it.
Yeah, I think that's.
It's a game we definitely recommend, and
Especially for this week.
yeah,
for this month.
this time of year,
Yeah, it's,
absolutely get in on that. It's the perfect game to get your friends in on. And even if they never played board games, like we said, everybody loves Scooby-Doo and whatever. It's like along the same lines. Of course, if you want to let us know how you feel about it, maybe you have your own variants that you want to let us know about. You can send them to us. Our email address is rollforcrit@gmail.com, and we'd love to hear from you.
Or you can contact us through Twitter @RollForCrit, or of course @Dorkiryu.
@Quence, @Ivan Arhan, behind the camera. And if you want to buy Betrayal at House on the Hill, which of course we think you should, you can do so on our website, which is rollforcrit.com. Great website.
All right.
Plus, more Playback episodes coming soon. If you are watching this currently, when it first aired, we're going to have Halloween episodes all month long, so keep coming back.
So I think that ends it for now.
I think that ends it for now. Or does it? Dun, dun, dun.
I'm Will Keeler.
I'm Jonathan Estes, and this has been Roll for Crit Playback.
Symbol. Gain 2 sanity right now.
Boom.
Yay.
He threw him a goldfish. And Jonathan
What are you checking?
was Jonathan.
I'm going to
see how
edit
much
it.
we have.
Caught it, and then I missed my own mouth.
I think we need to find.
Ball.
Alright, well, I'm gonna do my.
You're referring it to me?
Crystal ball.
Okay, ready?
You did well.
Yes.
Go on.
Oh, actually, no, I'm gonna go item because there's probably more items
Alright.
that we want.